Yo, what's up, weirdos? What's going on, my friends? How the heck are you today? Whew. So, Sunday fun day, huh? Sunday fun day. Let's get the Bitcoin chart up on the screen. Let's see what's going on out there today. How's everybody doing? Feeling good, guys. Feeling good. Good day at church. Fantastic. Sunday, my second favorite day, right behind Monday. Right? You guys know I love my Mondays. I love my Mondays. Tomorrow, big day, guys. So we got news we're going to cover about the tariffs in China and Trump and an agreement. What will the markets respond to tomorrow? How will they respond tomorrow, more accurately? We're going to dive into it, guys, and a whole bunch more. We got lots to talk about. I made a video this morning talking about altcoin spot ETFs and how they might affect the market in the big picture, right? Very, very interesting, guys. Staking on spot ETFs for altcoins is going to be massive, in my opinion. That's what's going to bring institutional money into altcoins like Solana. And listen, when Solana does well, here's what you have to understand. These layer ones, their ecosystems will likely do well also. So keep that in mind. All right, let's get into it a little bit here, guys. What do we got? Kale Dog dropping that cheddar. Stay positive. That's right. It's a good day to have a good day, guys. 100%. Wow, that's the only super chat to start the stream. Wow, you guys must be feeling pretty negative today. That's not cool, man. Let's go. William, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Guys, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe on the way in. We got 126 people watching. We got 40 likes. Not bad, but we can do better. We can do better. Let's get it up to 100, guys. Let's get it up to 100. Blessings, John. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Quentin, my dude. What's up, brother? Chris says, what's up, brother Rob? Just bought more. Moonwell can't get enough of these prices. Amen to that, brother. I feel you. I have my DCA portfolio video. I will be releasing this afternoon over on the Patreon as well. So check out what I'm buying and what I'm selling and what I'm doing in real time, guys, by being a part of our VIP community. Brock says, looks like I will have a good DCA opportunity on Zbeck Network by tomorrow still. Yes, most likely you will. H. Barbarina in the house. What's up, brother? Bryce says, when Lambo, when Honda Civic. Adam says, my breakfast show is on. My guy, my dude, my brother. Guys, if you're watching on X, make sure you follow If you're watching on Rumble, make sure you hit the subscribe button. P Money says, hey, Rob, still holding strong. That's what I like to hear. My army is strong. J Trades, Wormhole, and Moonwell just went poo-poo. Hopefully they come back. They will. 2 solid projects, great fundamentals, great partnerships, great utility. Do not sleep on Wormhole and Moonwell, in my opinion. Quentin, what's up, buddy? Who's front running their McDonald's applications? Let's go, baby. Absolutely. We got the fries that'll cross your eyes. That's why, man. That's why. Jared woke up feeling good. Had a good birthday. Now back to the grind. Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday. Shout out to my guy, my dude, my brother from another mother. Carlitos also says, happy Sunday. Have extra dry powder. And was wondering if I should continue buying into Swiftcoin or should I wait for Bitcoin to retrace to 103? Well, I can't give you financial advice. I'm only here to entertain and educate you. But what I would say is, for me personally, if dry powder is hard to come by for you, or you've got smaller amounts, what I would say is I would be DCAing into stable coins right now to build up my dry powder, because I personally believe we're going to see that 103 level after today's close, right? It'll be like 103.3 thousand or something like that. I believe Bitcoin will retrace back down to the 50 moving average on the weekly time frame, which will be, like I said, 103.3 or something like that after today's weekly close. So I would be DCAing personally into dry powder, into stablecoin right now, so that I have a nice built-up supply of dry powder in case we see that move to the downside. Because let me tell you something, a move to the downside like that, it hits different and doesn't feel so bad when you have saved dry powder to take advantage of it. It becomes an exciting time instead of a salty time, right? So yes, absolutely. Daryl, happy Sunday, Rob. It's a good day to have a good day and DCA. There you go. Yo, Mars in the house. Dave, what's up, man? Future and football. Let's go, baby. Absolutely. Ty, my dude. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Splake says, Zivek, XCN, XPR, XDB. X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. Bobby Sports Cards. Happy Sunday, brother. Kiz is in the house. My guy, my dude. Kai, what's up, buddy? I got candies. 4 days. Yes. Let the diabetes reign supreme, right? Any opinion on JOS Julia OS? I've never heard of it, man. I've never heard of it, to be honest with you. Over the Top, watching over on Rumble. Thank you for supporting me over on Rumble, guys. Make sure you are watching and subscribed over on Rumble as well. Absolutely. Thomas, I'm super duper late. You think we can still go down to 104? Yep, 103.3, I think. We'll see where... Later tonight, we'll see where the weekly moving average to 50 moves up to after today's weekly close. We'll have a look. AF says, happy Sunday, Brother Rob and community. Like and subscribe, guys. Stay with Brother Rob. Exactly. Jared says, appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, too. There she is, the one and only Gamma Goddess. Let's get this money. Cat in the house. What's going on? What's going down? Carlito says, and do you still think we will see Swift do good? Oh, hell yeah. Swift's one of my top 3 bags. So I might be a little biased. Rise above. Happy Monday from my side of the world. Yo, Rob. Another day to be great. Yeah, to be a great day. Yes, it's a good day to have a good day. Absolutely. Daniel says, I sold a little while ago. Most of my crypto is excited for the bear market. I want to see $30. $30 Solana, I would buy the hell out of it, man. That would be crazy. Good to see everyone. Ari's in the house. What's going on? What's going down? All right, we're already caught up in the chat. Wow, we only had the one super chat today. Oh, House says, I was pulling for the Blue Jays last night. Hope Church was good. Yeah, me too. I didn't get to watch the game though. I was sleeping, but I did wake up around midnight and saw the score, or saw the results. And you know what, though? I mean, the Blue Jays were, at the beginning of the season, not even projected to go anywhere close to where they did. So I would just say thank you, Blue Jays, for a wildly entertaining season. a wildly entertaining World Series. Everybody won. All the fans won. Even Blue Jays fans. I'm a Jays fan. We lost, but you know what? We won because it was a hell of a season. It was a hell of a World Series, and it was entertaining as all HE double hockey sticks. So, win-win, right? Congratulations on the other side, right? So yeah, absolutely. I agree. There's a silver lining in everything. What do we have? 166 people watching, 54 likes. Let's get to 100 likes, guys. Good game last night. Tough loss for the Jays. Yeah, maybe next year. I'm from Toronto. I'm originally from Toronto, so I'm used to saying maybe next year's our year, right? Strawberry Dragon. Happy Sunday, future millionaires. Let's get it. All right, let's dive into the news just a wee bit. See what's going on out there. See what's going on out there in the crypto space. But first, got to give a quick shout out to BTCC, guys. One of our channel sponsors. We have an active tournament going on, trading tournament right now. Jump aboard today. Check it out. Use our link down below and our code to participate. Get yourself some funds. Get yourself an Apple Watch SE, an iPhone 16, a Vision Pro, a Rolex, a Model 3, and the Cybertruck, guys, are the prizes. So check it out today. And just a reminder to our trading group that this is going on right now, guys. Get yourself some Cybertrucks and then sell them for more dry powder, right? Right? Absolutely. All right. Let's keep it rolling along here. Let's get into the news. Let's start off with a little CZ news, shall we? Bob says, should have asked if you could look at JOS. Seems like a huge potential. Yes, absolutely. But altcoin requests usually go through the super chats. Otherwise, they end up becoming the whole stream, right? Okay, so breaking. Binance founder CZ makes surprise announcement. I bought this altcoin with my own money. Now, this is one I did a deep dive breakdown on. If you want to know all the ins and outs of this project, watch my deep dive video on it that I made about 2 weeks ago. Binance founder CZ announced that he purchased the decentralized finance platform Asteer token with his personal funds. In his post, Zhao stated, "I'm not a trader. I buy and I hold." Does that sound familiar, guys? He buys and he holds. What do I always say? You buy and you hold, and you allow time for your investments to mature. That's how this game is played. Frustration gets you nowhere. Signaling that he will pursue a long-term strategy. So CZ is buying and holding Asteer for the long term. CZ's statement on X, formerly Twitter, included the following statement. Disclosure, I bought some Asteer with my own money today. I made the purchase through Binance. I'm not a trader. I buy and I hold. I kept all the tokens I bought in the first months of BNB's TGE 8 years ago. So he bought BNB coin with his own money 8 years ago, and he's still holding his BNB today. Following the announcement, the price of Asteer rose over 20%. It's up 24.3% on the day right now, reaching $1.19 according to the shared screenshot. So what is it at right now? His account now holds, 2,090,598 Asteer. He bought it at 91 cents, and it shot Asteer's price up to $1.20 right now. $1.20. Crazy. So CZ bought some Asteer. If you want to know whether Asteer is a project that you want to have in your portfolio, go watch the deep dive video that I made 2 weeks ago. It's right here on YouTube. And find out for yourself, right? It gives you all the breakdowns of everything you need to know about the project. So very, very big. CZ buying Asteer and holding it for the long haul. What else do we have here? Bob says, JOS, thanks. Okay, I'll have a look at JOS first. JOS. Let's have a looky-loo. Are you talking about JOS? What is it called? There's Julia OS? Yes, Julia OS. Okay. Let me have a look at it here. Let me have a look. All right, so that is a high risk, high reward project, man. $514,000 market cap, but it's got great tokenomics, extremely high risk. It's on Solana. It's an AI play. It's new. Okay, so it's a new project. All-time high was 5 months ago, 2 cents. Here's your problem. You don't have any listings. So, I mean, hopefully it gets some centralized exchange listings. Right now, you can only really buy it on your, probably on Phantom, I'm assuming you're buying it, or Jupiter, right? Something like that. But yeah, if you get some centralized exchange listings, what I would do though, before I went ahead and started buying this project, again, not financial advice, is I would go look up any recent FUD on the project. Why is it down 94.5% over the course of 5 months, right? So that's would be the final decision for me. Look it up, ask AI, Grok, whatever it is. If there's any recent FUD about the project, and to break down that FUD, read about it, see what's going on, right? Why is it down so much? That's what I would do. So, yes. Jared says might put a short on a steer for the short term. Nice. Buy the news event. Hope for AI 16 Z. I'm not sure what that is, brother. Great that you're on Rumble now. Jay Dorn, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Make sure you guys are watching us and subscribed over on Rumble as well. What's going to happen to our XCN when BTC goes to 103? I actually did a short today on YouTube talking about the key levels for Onyx Coin. So check that out. I give the key levels where it will likely drop down to. Tyler, what's up, buddy? I love your blockchain buzz. I think you're a great host for it. Could you have the YouTuber named Money and I on sometime? And you? YouTuber named Money and you? Like you personally? Debs, what's up, buddy? 206, Spencer. Remember, Jesus overturned the money Jesus overturned the money changers table at the temple because they didn't accept crypto. Jasmine about the same. Mario, what's up, man? It's me, Mario. 50 push-ups, man. You showing up late. Nebula says 007. Hey, no problem, Bobs. Paul, I hope we're right. Buying so heavy on these dips. Hey, what's up, man? Hope all is well. We're holding. Nice. The channel is called Money. Oh, Money and I. Oh, okay. I'll have a look at their stuff and see what's going on over there. Yeah, Candyman dropping that cheddar. What's up, buddy? Teachers used to tell us that if we failed in school, we would end up as garbage men, but they never told us that garbage men made more money than Fair enough. Fair enough. You're not wrong. Okay, what do we got? 185 people watching. How many likes do we have? 65. Let's get to 100, guys. Let's get to 100. You can do it. Put your back into it. Bitcoin holds steady as altcoin giants brace for price fluctuations. As the week draws to a close, Bitcoin has been maintaining its price above $110,000. Meanwhile, major altcoins in terms of market capitalization have been moving sideways, while privacy-focused altcoins may have come to the spotlight. Insights from Dawn Crypto suggests that profit taking might be prudent action for two specific altcoins. Lastly, we'll consider the critical levels highlighted by Martinez for Bitcoin. So basically, Don Crypto is saying it might be a good idea to start taking some profits on Zcash and Dash, right? Not financial advice, but that's basically what he's saying. And I got to say, I kind of agree with him here, right? I kind of agree with him. Nothing goes straight up forever without corrections. Might not be a bad time to scoop up some profits. Because if the momentum halts, he says, profit taking may accelerate, leading to steeper losses in charts than anticipated. So also, don't be buying the top right now, guys. I mean, again, it's not financial advice, but don't go looking to add Dash and Zcash to your portfolio. Now that they're both up monstrously, that would be a terrible idea, right? Terrible idea. According to Ali Martinez, though, he still finds the current Bitcoin price to be elevated. BTC hovers close to 111,000, and per the analyst chart, it is forming a new triangle. Martinez warns that before testing the resistance at 115 supports, the support at 107,500 might be retested. I personally think we could see as low as 103,300 after today's close. As you guys know, to bounce off that 50-week moving average. So Bob's says LFG and Pico about to pop. Let's go. He's talked about Zebek for a while and still does. His name, he has some good views. Cool. Yeah, no, I'll have a look at his channel. We'll see what we see, right? We'll see what we see. All right, what else do we have? We got some clips to get into. Let's get into a little clippy clip. All right, so we got SEC chair said live on Fox that they are working to pass the Bitcoin crypto market structure bill. It's happening. Let's go.
Well, I'm looking forward to Congress acting on this. I think it's important that we have a market structure bill, and we are actually helping. We were helping with the House, and now we're helping with the Senate as far as technical assistance on questions of securities law and that sort of thing, and gaps that we see that need to be filled. So we're going to continue doing that and provide all sorts of assistance. We're also part of the President's Working Group on Financial Markets that came out with a report here about a month or so ago, and so we're really stand behind that report, and so we want to see this get over the finish line, because the Genius Act, which was enacted by Congress and the President back about a month ago or so, I think was a huge step forward that applied to stable coins, and that's the first time that the United States government and the United States in statutory form has recognized a digital asset like stablecoins. So I think that was great. And now we need to focus on the market structure aspect so that there is certainty in the marketplace and direction to the SEC and the CFTC to work together. I anticipate joint rulemaking, and so that way we can try to future-proof this sort of these rules and the relationships from some rogue regulator or something in the future.
Yeah,
some rogue regulator. No shots fired there, Gary Gensler, right? All right, let's keep it rolling along here. I want that Clarity Act passed before the end of the year's end. Yes, I agree, Gary. I agree. I hit Gary daily. Absolutely. Trump secures major U.S.-China trade breakthrough amid Asia's tour. President Donald J. Trump has announced a sweeping trade and economic agreement with China's president, marking the most extensive de-escalation in U.S.-China economic tensions in years. Is the market going to respond violently to the upside tomorrow on this news? It's going to be interesting to find out. The accord finalized during Trump's visit to the Republic of Korea outlines a framework aimed at stabilizing bilateral trade, expanding agriculture exports, and easing restrictions on critical minerals. It also introduces joint commitments to address the flow of a certain substance that I can't say on the channel because YouTube doesn't like it. Under the agreement, China will suspend the retaliatory tariffs and non-tariff measures imposed on the United States since March 4th, 2025. This includes the removal of the duties on key American agriculture goods such as soybeans, corn, pork, wheat, and dairy. In addition, China will issue general export licenses for rare earth minerals, gallium, germanium, graphite, and other critical minerals. The move effectively rolls back export controls announced in 2022 and April of 2025, restoring access to materials essential to U.S. manufacturing. And then there's this little part down here that I can't read about the substance, you know what, so I can't talk about that. U.S. Reduces tariffs, pauses regulatory actions. In exchange, the U.S. will reduce existing tariffs on China imports by 10 percentage points effective November 10th, 2025, so 8 days from now. Washington will also extend the expiration of certain Sections 301 tariff exclusions until November 2026. The agreement further pauses enforcement of new restrictions targeting affiliates of Chinese entities and delays actions linked to the Section 301 investigation into China's shipbuilding and logistics sectors. The temporary suspensions are intended to create space for further negotiations while maintaining U.S. coordination with Japan and South Korea on maritime and industrial developments. The U.S. will keep its 10% reciprocal tariffs rate in place during the suspension period. So a lot of progress was made, but there's still more to come. But that frees up time for them to, for a whole year, right, till November of 2026. So very, very bullish there. The deal with China capped Trump's broader diplomatic efforts across Asia. In Japan, he secured new energy and key mineral agreements and confirmed investments tied to Tokyo's $550 billion U.S. commitment. The U.S. signed reciprocal trade accords in Malaysia and Cambodia while launching negotiation fireworks with Thailand and Vietnam. So pretty good news coming out. How will the markets respond? It's interesting that on the 10th, when Trump announced a 100% tariff on China, markets were manipulated under the news and they completely tanked. It's funny. Will this be a nothing burger when markets open tomorrow? Or will they respond violently to the upside? We'll see. Ramona dropping that cheddar says, blessed Sunday to all the weirdos out there. Please hit the like button. Yes, what do we have? 220 people watching. We have 81 likes, guys. 81. Let's get to 100. I really wish we wouldn't have bought the top on XCN. I will say I DCA'd my way from 3 cents 2 to 1 cent 7. That's a good achievement right there, O House. That's a good achievement in itself, man. Took lots of dry powder. I do enjoy staking rewards. What kind of tea you drink? Just green tea, black. No sugar, no cream. So, yeah. Absolutely. All right, let's keep it rolling here, guys. Let's keep rolling along. We got Tom Lee talking with Pompliano here. Check it out. Tom Lee explains that the higher gold climbs, the higher Bitcoin's future price will be.
Well, gold moves first, and then Bitcoin catches up. Mm-hmm. So I think that there is going to be the network value of gold just went up by a lot. And so let's say gold settles at 5,000. Mm-hmm. That puts fair value of Bitcoin, like 1.6 to 2 million if it matches gold's network value. Mm-hmm. So I think it's actually helping Bitcoin's future terminal price.
So you think that if gold settles at 5,000, Bitcoin, you take the gold market cap divided by the number of Bitcoin, then you get $1.6 to $2 million per coin. What's the time frame for us to get there?
Well, I can see that in 5 years for Bitcoin. So I think
5 years.
Yeah. I think
That'd
Bitcoin. Yeah, I think Bitcoin doesn't get capped by gold. It actually gets pulled up by gold.
Mm-hmm. And then,
because it's growing the monetary base, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And then this year, gold's up 60-ish%, Bitcoin's up 18 to 20%, depending on the day. Do you think that on December 31st of 2025, we'll actually look back and could Bitcoin have outperformed gold in 2025, even though it has such a big lead right now?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of time. We have 10 weeks. As you know, Bitcoin makes its move in 10 days a year. So are Bitcoin's best days in the fourth quarter? Probably, because we have catalysts, the Fed's easing. We have a shutdown that's been risk off. We have China-US tensions that, look, every time there's a headline on China, like Bitcoin takes a gut punch, right? Because it is money flows and deleveraging. So that goes away. We have seasonality that favors stocks moving up, and stocks moving helps Bitcoin. So to me, the chances of Bitcoin having a huge fourth quarter are really high, and not all of these would be tailwinds for gold. So I wouldn't count. I still think it's possible for Bitcoin to hit 200,000 by the end of the year.
That'd be crazy. In 2 months, I mean, I'm for it. I'm for it. Let's go, right? 200K by the end of the year. Let's get it. Let's get it. Bitcoin price hits 111,000 November high, but bear market fears persist. Bitcoin saw a late bid into Sunday's weekly close as key reclaim levels stayed out of reach. When are they talking about? We never had our weekly close yet. Weekly close doesn't happen for another 5 hours. 6 hours. 5 hours. Data from Cointelegraph, Market Pro, and TradingView tracked the Bitcoin price action as it reached local highs of $111,129 on Bitstamp. While still range-bound, that level marked a new November high amid the sudden return of bidder interest on major exchanges. Quote, Binance and Coinbase are bidding on Bitcoin now. Crypto investors and entrepreneurs, Ted Pillow confirmed on X. Pillows noted that the trend contrasted with that seen during the week. As Cointelegraph reported, U.S. sessions in particular were characterized as sell-side pressure, a lot of selling pressure. A weak move to the upside, he implied, would not hold after the return of TradFi markets. So he thinks even if we pump and TradFi markets open tomorrow, the pump would not be sustained. Monday could be a liar. As you guys know, a green Monday could equal a red Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll see. So what else do we have? We got another article to get into here. 14 billion in shorts set the stage for possible Bitcoin price surge. This is the thumbnail, right? The title. A massive $14 billion in short positions has accumulated in the market, potentially setting the stage for a significant short squeeze as large short positions concentrate. A price reversal may be imminent. The chart from Cointelegraph reveals an intense pressure zone, indicating that when these positions get squeezed, a sharp price surge could follow. This development has caught the attention of traders and analysts, who are now bracing for a significant shift in the market. Are we about to see a aggressive move to the upside based on a short squeeze, where traders who have bet against the asset are forced to cover their positions? Yes, we know that. A closer look at the price chart reveals a series of lower highs above 109,200, indicating that Bitcoin's price is compressing within a narrowing range. This is accompanied by tightening Bollinger Bands, a pattern often associated with heightened volatility. Volume also decreased by 2.7% over the past 24 hours, which further suggests that the market is preparing for a larger directional move. Bitcoin traders are now focused on key levels of support and resistance within the immediate support areas of $109,208 and resistance at $110,433. Historically, November has been a strong month for Bitcoin, but we heard that about October, right? And look how that turned out. With an average gain of 42.5% since 2013, this track record combined with the increasing institutional interest strengthens the case for a potential late month surge in Bitcoin's price. Notably, Stake and Shake recently added Bitcoin to its treasury, a move that further underscores growing institutional interest in the cryptocurrency. These factors, along with the buildup of short positions, make November a crucial month for Bitcoin. The combination of tightening technical patterns and increasing institutional support could drive Bitcoin's price higher despite any short-term volatility. Ohouse says, what kind of news or economics, if any, can change your sell point? My sell points for what? For altcoins? I guess because I don't sell my Bitcoin. I never sell my Bitcoin. Ari said the last Blockchain Buzz episode was awesome. By the way, watched it twice. Yes, it was actually really well. We got some more great guests coming up this weekend too. So make sure you guys are there Saturday, 6 p.m. Central for Blockchain Buzz. Gary says, what if Wintermute Binance is being used as a proxy by the Chinese government to attack the crypto market? I don't know. I mean, I never shut my mind off to anything, to be honest with you. So yeah. I'm like I said, I keep my mind open to everything, but I think that's a reach, though. Personally, I think that is a reach. Let's get into another video here, and then we'll get into another article. What do we have here? So another one from Pomp here. Jordy Visser compares Bitcoin sideways price action this year to a silent IPO. Interesting. Check it out.
What's your read on Bitcoin, and are you giving up? Are you walking away?
No,
I agree, Gary.
A couple things.
Just freeze frame Jordy's reaction right there.
Number one, every possible thing to everyone listening that you would want for Bitcoin is happening right now, meaning the government is supporting things. The financial guardrails are shifting. We've got news after news every single day about the financial guardrails becoming more digital economy. It's things that are necessary for the network effects to kick in. All of that has happened. We still see inflows from retail. We still see the banks now opening it up for people to go through. But there's clearly a bunch of whatever it is, OGs, Bitcoin miners out of China, whoever it is, large amounts. Mike Novogratz publicly said it. If you go back to July, there have been billions and billions of dollars of, let's say, original investors supporting Bitcoin, regardless of how you want to term it. So I'm writing a Substack. I think what people should think about is we don't have an IPO for Bitcoin, but this last 4 months to me feels like sourcing the pricing of the IPO, where the original investors are getting out of large chunks. Now, why is there ever an IPO? For monetization. If someone has 9 billion in Bitcoin, I mean, I think they should diversify a little bit. If it was related to China, guess what China has now that they haven't had since 2014-15? A bull market in stocks. Guess what else people have? Well, they have the chance to invest in AI. AI is a 10-bagger in many cases. You've been able to do it in the public markets. So I think at some point, Bitcoin becomes a boring asset to people who are looking for 3-baggers, 4-baggers, 5-baggers. It becomes a diversification. So I think this is just a distribution of a few massive holders. And the weaknesses I have heard about Bitcoin as I've gotten into it from institutions, it's too volatile. Not too volatile anymore. We've taken the implied volatility and the actual realized volatility down to 30 and below in some cases. So the vols come down. Okay, what's the next thing? Well, it's too concentrated in ownership. I mean, I've gone through the numbers. When you add Satoshi's wallet, you add the other whales, you're talking about a third of it has been owned by not many people. I think like 10,000 is the number I heard. Regardless of what the right answer is, every month the Bitcoin IBIT outstanding shares goes up. It's up again this month, even though the price is down. So I think everyone that's depressed has actually become entitled. I think they think it's a risk asset. Oh, there's another one. This is just a risk asset. Okay, well, it's not going up with the NASDAQ, so that's good. Lower correlation. Well, it's just digital gold. Well, it's not going up with gold. So guess what? In portfolio theory, for everyone who hasn't bought any yet, I think with your stocks, with your gold, with your bonds, now there's every argument to make. It's lower volatility now, lower correlation with the other traditional asset class, diversification from gold. I think this thing is going to move higher. I was wrong about where I thought we'd be at this point. It's still up for the year. I think once this consolidation is done and we're through the IPO process and the fundamentals take over, next year, once we get through clarity and the beginning of tokenization and the stories of Zelle and everything along those lines, I think we're going to have an acceleration.
I had said over on the Patreon this morning, I said, in a few months, you're going to have two types of people in crypto. You're going to have extremely euphoric, happy, excited, thankful people, and you're going to have people who are extremely pissed off at themselves because of how the decisions they're making now because of their emotions, right? So you're going to be two classes of people in crypto at that time, in my opinion. Carlitos, Rob, I think since everyone was expecting October to be a very bullish turn, it actually didn't. October did end up closing green, but only by like 3% or something, right? I think. And now everyone's expecting November to be bearish, and hopefully it turns positive. Yeah, it could be. Absolutely could be the case, right? Please, that the 4-year cycle will come to an end. What's your thoughts on this? It's very possible the 4-year cycle could come to an end, and we could be coming into an extended cycle, right? Ramona dropping that cheddar. Bruno, what's up, buddy? Good afternoon. House of Crypto and Jake Gordon would also be amazing guests on your channel. I don't know. I could reach out to House of Crypto for sure. I'd have to do a little bit more research on Jake Gordon. I think he's got a reputation as like a meme coin rug pull kind of guy. I could be thinking of, oh, wait. No. I'm thinking of someone else. Jake Gagan I was thinking of. Jake Gordon, that's right. I know Jake Gordon. H-bar guy, right? Yes. Yeah, I could reach out to those two guys for sure. Said that the first cycle has come to an end. Just bad news recently. Government shutdown stops liquidity. Yeah, you're not wrong there. December rate cut questionable. I think by the time we get to the end of November, I think that the odds of a rate cut in December will be back up over 90% again, to be honest with you. Ari, I'll take an extended cycle for beginner gains. Hey, absolutely. For me, guys, here's the thing. I talk about this recently a lot. I don't look at it as like, oh, it needs to happen this month. It needs to happen now. I look at it as the longer this takes, the more of an opportunity I have to increase my net value, right? DL, I just want to apologize to everyone. Clearly, the only reason this bull run is not normal is because it's my first cycle. How could you do this to us? Yes. I've heard rumors the shutdown will end after the 4th. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, something about an election or something, right? Could be. Fed rate cut probability at 98% as fresh stimulus to take Bitcoin to new all-time highs. The U.S. Federal Reserve, also known as the Fed, is concluding its FOMC meeting, and according to the market commentators, the probability of a rate cut is now close to 100% based on the latest estimates. The American, that's not true. I looked it up this morning. It was like a 69% chance of a rate cut in December. Fed Chair Jerome Powell has given several indications regarding the upcoming reduction in the Federal Reserve policy rate himself. He has stated that the banking regulator needs to stop the quantitative tightening process that it started a couple of years ago. QT refers to the gradual increase in interest rates to reduce inflation and eliminate excess market supply. QT is the opposite of quantitative easing, which aims to inject additional supply into the market and provide the spark needed for a stagnant or slow economy. September's rate cut of 25 basis points is expected to be the first of multiple policy rate revisions in the coming months. Powell has been under considerable pressure from President Trump regarding these rate cuts, and it looks like he has finally decided in favor of them. However, this time, efforts to make an effective policy rate decision have been hit by a data blackout caused by the U.S. government shutdown. That is true. They don't have as much data, like the jobs data and all that kind of stuff. They're not getting that accurate data. Not that it was accurate before, but it's hard to decide these things about rate cuts and all that kind of stuff when you don't have the data because the government shut down. So I do agree with that side of it, right? These rate cuts are likely to boost markets, including the digital currency sector, but the positive developments tend to fade quickly. However, the actual development could be a lot different based on recent experiences. In September, the first 25 basis point rate cut occurred, and then we had another one this month. So while the new all-time high is very much on the cards right now, the bulls have had October to forget. Yes. I agree with that. And they need to start posing consistent gains for the foreseeable future. Absolutely. Where are we here? Swift and XCN to $1? Not quite $1. No. Kizda, I blame October's price action on that shirt and blazer you've been wearing. The only reason I haven't been wearing it is because I just got my back tattoo finished, and I didn't want to bleed into my lighter clothes. So, if the 4-year cycle has come to an end, what would the driver of catalysts go up? What would be the driver of crypto to go? Same thing you saw with gold. What did we just see with gold, right? And I was telling you guys at the time, we literally saw the incumbents, right, shilling gold on the news, on the internet, everywhere, and retail investors lined up around the block to go and buy the top of gold, right? It was the top. I told you guys it was the top signal. And what happened immediately after? A couple days later, boom, gold started rolling over, right? So people will always be people. We're creatures of habit. They'll do the same thing with crypto when their bags are full. The news and the internet, all over social media, you will see everyone saying, buy Bitcoin, buy crypto, because the incumbents are ready to dump on retail, right? So then retail starts pouring in. So all the people that are here now and are DCAing now and buying now will be able to do the same thing as the market manipulators, the 10%, whatever you want to call them, right? You'll be able to dump on the new people coming in to crypto. It's sad, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. You can be a lemming, or you can be a shark, and you can make your money. So, Lino for the win. Yes, actually, a good project. I do like that project. Paul, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Toby says, is it a house hippo tattoo? Nice. Andy dropping that cheddar. Spencer has to do my 50 push-ups. Yep. Hey, he paid the super chat, Spencer. I can't help you, brother. I don't make the rules. 50 push-ups for Spencer. Can I get an amen? All right, let's go back over to the Bitcoin chart. What's happening, guys? Looks like we're going to reject off 110.5 again today for the weekly close and the daily. Yeah. So we're holding the 200-day for support, but we cannot seem to get above 110,581 for the close. So looks like we're probably going to reject back down again. I still, guys, I can't let go of that target down here of 103,000 range to bounce off the. Let's go to the trading view chart actually. right? Let's go to the trading view chart. So until we bounce off here, guys, you know, we could have come close enough here, but I think we still got to come down and touch the 50, and then we're going to bounce aggressively, just like we do every single time, to the upside, right? And it's sitting at 102,882 right now. We'll get the weekly close later tonight, which will move the moving average up probably somewhere around 103,300, 103,400, something like that. Why are people more bearish now than in April? In April, we went from 106K down to 74. It's recency bias, Carlitos. It's just recency bias. Spencer says Andy's too old to do 50 push-ups. Shots fired. Shots fired. Dip Buyer, what's up, my dude? Good to see you, brother. Guys, make sure you go sub to the Dip Buyer family YouTube channel. That's my dude right there. Been with me since the beginning, man. Absolutely. To be fair, the last time we had a rate cut, the weekly candle was red, but then the next week bounced for Bitcoin. There you go. There you go. Maybe we have a green week next week. Take one for the team. Nice. Well played, sir. Well played. All right, guys. I got some coaching calls over on the Patreon I got to get to. Get over there today. Book your one-on-one coaching calls or join one of our group coaching calls today. I also dropped a fresh trade video for our trading group over there as well, guys. Use the link in the description or the QR code in the top right-hand corner of your screen. Join the family today over in the Patreon. We also are doing a training course right now on how to structure a proper DCA portfolio strategy and stuff. All of our courses are free as a Patreon member. So check that out today, guys. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys later tonight. God bless.